Apache in Fort Yuma. Apaches, we were a war tribe, so we fought for our land, we fought for our freedom against the white man, and it's kind of embedded in me, So I fought in the street a lot. It wasn't always the best way to go about things until I came across someone that saw I had a natural talent, that I was good at fighting, and that I won a lot of my street fights. And they talked to me in a manner of, you're good at what you do, and why not do something with it instead of putting yourself in a position to end up in jail and hurt somebody, get killed, or you get killed. Why not make something out of it if that's something you love doing? In 2017, I survived a violent hate crime. I was living in Southern California. I was 6 months back in California after being gone for over 20 years. I'm one of the head coaches on the MMA team out in UFC Corona. I had been there for 6 months. I actually fought with my fight team there, and then I trained my clients there and taught classes. Apparently there was an individual there that took notice to me but didn't take a liking to who I was as a person. As a two-spirited native culture is basically, someone who is involved with the same sex in relationship. And so as a two-spirited indigenous woman, he didn't take a liking to me, and I was unaware of that. Basically, he tried to attack me with his knife and stab me. At that time, I was a week post a fight that I just had, so I'm barely 5'5" with my hair, and I was walking around, I think, at 133 at that time. This individual was 6'6", 260 pounds, and he was coming at me with a military knife, and so I basically had to rely on everything that I was ever taught from a martial arts perspective. And it was a hard fight. It was probably one of the hardest fights of my life. It was one of the hardest fights of my life, and there was a moment during that fight where I thought I might not make it out of this parking lot. And I heard my father's voice, and I heard my mother's voice tell me to keep fighting and not give up. And that's what I did. At that time when I heard their voices, he was strangulating me, and he was so big and so much reach and tall. I was nearly passing out, and once I heard them, I basically saw an opportunity to use, and I took it, and I was able to get out of that hold. At times, men underestimate women's power and strength. They underestimate our ability to protect ourselves and defend ourselves. They underestimate us, period. So fighting for me shows I'm just as strong as you. I'm just as fast as you. I can hurt you, and I know what I'm doing, and I will survive. You know what I mean? And I have a passion for this shit. You know what I mean? I like to fight. You hit me, it's like, cool. You knocked me out. You know what I mean? I'm going to come back. I'm going to hit you harder. And you hit me once, I'm going to hit you 2 times. You hit me 2 times, I'm going to hit you 4 times.